Alright guys, welcome back to this second video of the week. Today I will be showing you guys the world that I created 100% in creative mode. This one I got my inspiration from a video I saw. This guy hired a pro person to build a house in like a couple minutes, and I was like, I can do that, just with more time. So this is the outcome. Alright, so I have an iron golem. Everybody who I've named in this game, I named him my dog, so you'll see that throughout. Anyways, here's my exit to the outside. If I come out here, I see my horse. He has diamond armor. He has no name, but that's okay. Here's his food and some eggs for more horses, saddles, and leashes, just in case something happens. Let me close up that door so the horse doesn't come inside. Over here, I have my pool area. This is more of a lounging area, and at nighttime I have these fireworks. And over here I have some more fireworks, different colors. Yep. And here's a nice little, I wouldn't call it an infinity pool, but it's pretty close, you know? It doesn't serve any purpose, I just think it looks really, really nice. Now back inside this house really quick, this is my oven. You can actually cook food on here. It's pretty good. I like it more than a furnace because it just feels more realistic. Now if I come over here, these are my stairs. I should probably take stairs like a normal person. Walk over here. This is the front of my house. Over here I have birds. I made all these trees from scratch. I'm pretty proud of it. I had to cut it in half. I made little ledges up here. I think it looks nice. Now in here, I have my dog, my horse with diamond armor, a fish tank full of turtles, squids, tropical fish, everything. I am most proud of this and one other thing that I'll show you, but I think this is pretty impressive, pretty nice. Now I'll come over here. This is my room. These are all my trophies. I have extra armor there, extra weapons there. Right here is my trash can. Over here is my cooking room. I have a bunch of food and coal. Now this is my dog, this is my dog, and this is a bird that I keep in there. He likes it in there though, you know, he's happy. Now in here, cool little trick, if you put a door, you can put a painting over it so it's a secret entrance. Now through here I have emergency supplies, just in case I decide to play in survival mode here and I lose everything. I have this. And in here I have a bunch of diamonds, ender eyes, you know, stuff that you can't really get in the game by doing it the normal way, unless you beat the game. Here I have a bunch of TNT, emeralds, and diamonds, nothing in there. And I have bedrock in there. Don't ask why I have bedrock, but when you have an emergency, bedrock can help. Oh, and here's my dog, even though he's an ocelot. Okay, and this is my enchanting room. I have an anvil in here, my enchanting table, and all the books. Here's a bunch of bottles of enchanting. I'm not gonna run out anytime soon, and a bunch of lapis. And here are the books for enchantments. If you have books, you don't need the enchantment table, but it is really rare to find books in the normal game mode. Alright. Now we're gonna go up my spiral stairs. We've already been where these stairs lead, but I also really like these stairs. So if I flip the switch, it's closed. If I flip it, it's open. I had a lot of fun with redstone while making this. There was a lot of experimenting. Alright, now we are going to take my tracks. I think this is probably the server I've had the most fun on, just because like I created. That's all I had to do. I just made stuff. I had fun with it. So here's my little barn full of cows, pigs, sheep, cats, ocelots. Everything really in the game is here, anything friendly. And there are a bunch of birds. Here's an illager place that was way too close for comfort by my house, so I set it on fire. And here's where I experiment with trying new things. So in this game you can create cobblestone factories and a lot of stuff like that. So this is me testing it out for the first time. So if I get rid of this, all this cobblestone, you'll see over here, it is making cobblestone. as it's pushing through. And once this gets to the very end, it's gonna push it all forward. Just like that. And it's gonna keep going until this one gets filled and then it's done. Here's a little trophy room I made for the Ender Dragon's egg. I watched a YouTube video because I thought you can hatch the egg and have your own pet dragon. And a YouTube video told me to do this, and I believed him. And needless to say, it didn't work, and then I looked it up and it turns out you can't do it. So I learned that the embarrassing and hard way. Now over here, I have a little farm I decided to make. I dropped a bunch of like animal eggs in here, and then I put a TNT right here and I lit it. The TNT fell, it blew them all up, and I got a bunch of food from it. So that's one way to get a lot of food really quickly. Here's a portal I tested with, and here are a bunch more portals I tested with. I also saw a YouTube video that showed to make like one really big ender portal, but it turns out you need to mod the game for that, and you can't do that on a Switch. I have various lava towers around my house. That's if I'm ever like flying around and I get lost. I don't have the coordinates written down, even though I see them on the screen. So if I ever get lost, I just look for these lava towers around, and I hope I can find it. Now I want to show you guys my evil spawn dome. This is the second thing I'm proud of. Alright, I'm just gonna go on foot from here. Actually, I'm gonna go inside for you guys. I'm gonna show you up close and personal everything that's in there. Let's see, I'll just break this. Alright, so in here, I have my railroad going through the middle, all covered in glass, just in case. You never know, they might want to hurt me when I go in survival mode. Alright, so as I was saying, I did have a lot of evil spawns in here. So I think that's called an evoker over there. The purple square, I'm not sure, I've never found them in person, but you know, I had the egg, so I put it in here. I have this pool of lava for the magma cubes, just so, you know, they can feel at home. They originally come from the nether, which is full of lava, so I gave them a little lava pad. And before, I used to have a ton of zombies in here and undead creatures. However, since there is no protection from the sunlight, daytime came and they all, unfortunately, went away. So that's all there really is to show for this part. Now I have one more very exciting thing. Not very exciting, but pretty exciting. I was proud to build it. Over here, I made a little habitat. Oops, almost made it. I made a little habitat for polar bears. I filled it all with ice. The walls are made completely of snow. In here, I filled it with fish so they can eat if they want to. They're all named my dog, as usual. Some more fish, and a little extra room. Now, I used to have a bunch of little cubs in here, but I guess they all grew up, and now they're all one big family. I think they like being in here, but you know, you never know, unless you're a polar bear. They don't seem to be trying to escape. I have this. Now in here, this is a cannon. I'll show you guys how to make it one day. Eventually I'll show you how to make a cannon. It takes a lot of work. You do need a bunch of obsidian and redstone. And what I did was I made this cannon to be able to launch the TNT at this building. Now this building is the guest house of my world, so if I have any friends who want to play with me and they want to play on the server, this will be their room. I think it is very ugly. I think it looks cool, but to have it as a house, I think it's very ugly. That's why I made it for them. This is their temporary house until they can build their own house. And over here, sorry, that wasn't the last thing. The last thing is on top of my house. Oh, that opens the door over there. Now over here, I have some barrels full of TNT, and this is my cannon for my house. And you know what? I'll set it off for you guys. Why not, right? So you press this button. It lights the TNT. Since that TNT is in water, it won't explode, but this will launch malfunctioned. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, here we go. I had a block there that was interfering with the redstone tray. So you light that, it falls over here. While that's lit, that gets launched and that explodes. And it destroyed some of my base. So it's not very powerful yet. I can add more TNT, I believe, but we're just gonna hold off on that until I make an episode with how to make this. But that is my creative map. I had a lot of, like I said, the most fun making this map because I really got to just have fun with it. I didn't care really how it looked at the beginning. I just kind of wanted to make it all aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So I did tinted windows, purple. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks good at least. But thanks for coming to watch this week's video, guys. This is once again part 2 for this other world. Maybe in another week I will show you guys the other map I'm working on right now. It's all 100% survival mode as well, so it's not too impressive right now, but maybe in the future I'll be able to come out with a video showing you guys that one. Once again, thank you for coming, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!